Hi folks, how you doing? WrestleTrueResults303.com. Check out the website, link in the description box. Mind, body, spirit, fitness. Put in the healing, back in health. Coming at you today with a video on how to build a business or just your own self-improvement with SWOT. Now, what is SWOT? It's SWOT. I gotta try to keep my notes out of the way. There we go. We got strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So these are the things that you need to take into consideration in, like I said, in business or just in your life in general. So what does this mean? If you're going in for business, right? What are your strengths? What value do you have to your customer, to your base, right? You have a degree, certifications, that motivation, passion to help others in some way, shape, or form, passion to build things. Excuse me. Whatever you're doing, do you have that? What are your strengths? Next are what are your weaknesses? Do you need a facility? Do you need money? Um, do you need to learn how to market? Do you need clients? Whatever the case may be, what is your weakness? What certs don't you have? What certs will make you better? What degrees will make you better in whatever field you are pursuing? So you need to be conscious of that, right? Next, opportunities. What do you have? Are there, new startup business loans that you can take? Are there free courses that you can get online? I've been looking up some stuff online. There's places where you can get free courses, a lot of free courses for college. I don't know if they roll over into other, other colleges, but once again, you can get these free courses online. Books. Do you need a team? Are you trying to build a team? Can you team up with someone else? Another business? These are things that you need to be thinking about. Next is going to be the threats. What businesses are around you? Do people even need the product that you're selling? Are you going to be able to affect a large number of people? Are you narrowing it down to a small portion of society that's going to make it difficult for you to sell that product? What other threats are out there? You yourself can be a threat. You yourself can be a weakness. So you can always put yourself in there. So what is it for school or self-improvement? It's going to be the same thing. Once again, yourself, your friends and family are going to almost be all of them, in my opinion. So next, what subjects are you good at? What subjects are you good at? What are you good at? Are you a quick learner? Are you better at reading? Are you better at hands-on? These are things that you need to know so you know which way to attack these things. When I was in high school, I got put in this weird math class. It was called IMP math. And it was difficult for me because it was all word problems. And back then I hated reading anyways, but the whole class, mathematics, was structured around word problems. And it freaking so I hated that class. I loved math, but I hated that class because everything was word problems and it was difficult for me. The great thing about that teacher, though, is he gave you 4 different solutions on how to approach a math problem. And as long as you showed your work, it didn't matter which one you'd use. Unfortunately, now today, with whatever math classes they have, I was helping my niece a long time ago when she was in like 7th grade or something. Maybe she might have been a freshman or something. No, she wasn't a freshman. But, 6th, 7th grade. And I was looking at her do math, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Just do it this way." And my cousin said, "I told her to do it that way, cuz," and she did it, and she got a 0 because she didn't do basic multiplication the way I was taught. If it's 2 by 2, you divide both the top numbers by the 1, add the 0 underneath it, do the next one, and add it. And she did it that way because her mother told her to do it that way, and she got a 0 on her paper. That's the math they're teaching our kids now. They're teaching them in these weird ways that we can't even help our children learn math anymore. We have to actually relearn how to do mathematics. It's freaking crazy. But anyways, then what are your weaknesses? What subjects are you weak at? Unfortunately, in school, you're going to have to at least be par or decent, average at all subjects. So which ones do you maybe need to focus more on? They don't come easy to you. Or maybe you're just a procrastinator. Maybe you hate public speaking. I got a video that can help you on that. I, for a longest time, was afraid of public speaking. Still am. but I'm trying to get better at it. These videos I think are helping, but opportunities, scholarships out there, right? If you're going to college, there's a lot of different scholarships out there that you can look at and hopefully get some money to help you pay for college. Community service, that's a big thing. These are things that they look at. Some of these schools that you want to get into, they want to see a good community service record, that you volunteer and you donate your time and things like that. Those are the people that they want in these schools. So unfortunately, you need to get on it and start doing these things. It's something I didn't start doing until the last couple years. And not only is it very fulfilling in life, but it helps you network. More people know that you're out there. So next is an internship. This is one my cousin struggled with. He got his degree in accounting, right? And he worked for Social Security when he was in college instead of getting an internship. And when he got out, it took him forever to find a job. He couldn't find a job for, I think, a year and a half. And then he didn't even find a job in accounting. He found a job in finance. But everyone told him it's because you don't have experience. And that's because he was making money instead of, doing that internship. So sometimes the internship is going to help you. But sometimes you would rather have money to pay for college too. As I listen to a lot more budgeting and financing things, sometimes they say, it is going to take you a little bit longer to be established, but it's better to come out of college debt free than with a bunch of debt. So you're going to go either way. It's iffy there. Next, once again, the threats yourself. The school that you choose, is that going to affect you? This one is for the people that are Christian out there. This is just what's coming to my head. I didn't game plan this school of choice. This just popped into my head right now. But if you know your child is kind of struggling with his spirituality, his Christianity, his faith, it's probably best that you kind of guide your child towards a Christian college. If not, you send him out into that secular world, he's probably going to lose faith. And that's just because the secular world, Christianity, spirituality in general is hated in the secular world. It's not, they don't believe in it. So if you're out there in that secular world, unfortunately, that's when your child might be falling away from the faith and his belief in God. So that's something for you. Once again, it's going to be friends, class selection. Are you going for those, those advanced classes that you just can't handle? You got to be able to know what's going on with you. Once again, that's where you're your own threat. Next is going to be, what are you trying to major in? What are you trying to get your degree in? The unfortunate thing is if you love English or art or literature, that's great. Follow your passion. But once again, know the SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. These are going to combine together into your business, into your life, into your career. And if you're going to pick something that's that specific, you're going to be limiting your job opportunities with those types of degrees. So you need to be careful about that. So once again, like I said, using that SWOT acronym, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats, game plan, journal it, write it down, see what's going on in your life. All right, we all struggle with it. I do myself, but spend that time. Make sure you know what you're doing. All right, so I hope that helps. Subscribe to the channel, share and like these videos.